the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call. Trustee Tuffarelli.
Present.
Trustee Thomas is not. Trustee Wazak.
Here.
Trustee Daly is excused. Mayor Fair.
Here.
All right, so today we will be presenting with the tentative budget for the fiscal year of June 1st, 2026 through May 31st, 2027.
Right, as normal, gentlemen, if you have anything, reach out to Michael or text Michael, any questions on the tentative budget before we have the final budget. When's the budget hearing? April 13th. Correct. So April 13th is the public hearing for the budget. All right, so any comments, concerns, or suggestions would have to get to the treasurer's office before that. Any other comments? All right, we've got to pass the resolution.
Okay, resolution 057-26, proposed local law 2-2026. Resolve the proposed local law 2-2026, a local law authorizing the property tax levy in excess of the limit established in general municipal law 3-C, be considered for enactment at a public hearing being held on the 13th day of April 2026 at 7 p.m. at Village Hall, 123 South Central Avenue, Village, New York. Anyone will see the limit provided.
Any motion, gentlemen?
Motion.
So I have a question. When it comes to this, like, do we know the percentage that we're looking at, or is this just first?
The tentative is a 4.99 levy increase.
And is that's based on the budget?
What's in here, yeah.
So. But we haven't looked at the budget yet, but we have to vote on.
That's for the time.
We have to vote on the proposed local law to override the cap. It's very unlikely that we're gonna be able to stay under the cap and still balance our budget. So we have to be prepared to do that. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to, like, the local law has to be voted on at that budget hearing. So we still have 2 weeks to figure something else out, but it's just not.
This, I know, Kevin probably hasn't been here when we've done this before. This, just in case we're piercing, we don't know what we're piercing it by. This says we're probably gonna pierce it and we'll have a number. But we don't do it now, that we don't reach the timeline to do it for the budget.
So, right, we're not really voting on a number right now. We're just voting on just in case we need that.
Absolutely correct.
Right.
Absolutely correct, yes. Second,
I second.
roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yeah.
Mayor Fair.
Yes. Okay, so we can need a motion to close the special meeting. Motion to close. Second. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yeah.
Mayor Fair.
Yes.
3. Getting into the regular work session. Okay. Mr. Mayor, you want to call it to order?
And so we're at 6:34. We're gonna go into the work session. Roll call, please.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yeah.
Trustee Wazak.
Here.
Mayor Fair.
Here.
First up for discussion is resolutions for April 6th calendar. Number 1 is resolution to accept the minutes of the Board of Trustees meeting as follows. A, regular meeting from March 16th, 2026, and B, the special meeting from today, March
Okay.
30th, 2026.
Put it on.
Second is, my man. Ready? Excellent. Okay.
We just finished the special meeting. Now we're gonna do.
Number 2 is resolution for tax certs, village treasurer to discuss.
This is the property located at the corner of Roosevelt and Cochrane. It's the deli, and then the attached stores used to be an antique store and railroad gyro. Good news is no reduced assessment. I haven't had a chance to do the workup on it yet, but I'll send that to you later on this week. But just a refund, no reduction. But one note that we're talking about the search, we did get the unfortunate news that 10 Fifth Street was officially purchased by Valley Stream Central High School
Oh,
District.
joy.
And we got the letter from the attorneys that it must be removed from the roll, and that's $40,000 of revenue lost there. So that was entered in for April first.
And they'll raise the school taxes to pay for the building, so it's a double whammy.
Mike, what are we picking up from Moore's?
We won't know yet.
Well, what do you think? I mean, that's something from Moore's, you don't.
No, yeah, we don't think we're at the appraisal company yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be significant.
Yeah, you know, that's.
But yeah,
It's a good point, though.
Yeah, I just,
No, it's a
I was
good point.
trying, that's the only one I look at that I.
That'll go up.
Wait for that.
Yep.
Buck and a half more,
No,
80.
yeah. Closer to that range.
Okay.
Well, it kind of makes up for the 40, right?
It'll definitely be more than we're losing here, but if you get it with what we were getting from Moore's before, I don't know if it's gonna.
Yeah, it might be a
It
squash.
probably wouldn't be a 6 figure.
Okay.
It's something, though.
I just was been thinking about what that was.
All right, so that's the tax certs, number 3.
Number 3, resolution for 2025 unpaid taxes, treasurer again.
Slightly over $500,000 left. We're scheduling the lien sale for Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, it's a Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. So this will be published in the paper for 3 weeks prior to that sale. And that is that.
Oh, no, how did your last sale go?
Yeah, we did.
We did very well. We hooked up, I think it was 383,000 out of a possible, we only kept 11,000 where the little pieces of land that don't have any buildings on it that people don't.
So we did
purchase
good.
On Village Health, yeah, yep. All but $11,000 worth of taxes for that, those tax years now are paid.
Very good. Number 4.
Number 4 is a resolution calling for a public hearing on the 2026 to 2027 fire department contract for May 18, 2026 at 7 P.M.
Any changes to that one, Michael, or we stay the same from last year?
Stayed the same.
I know that, like every other year, they ask for an increase.
It was going 5,000 more, no,
No. All right, put that on, number 5.
Number 5, resolution for
No.
appointment of Michael T. Hopkins and Associates, PLC, to provide legal services to the village from April 2026 through April 2027.
Questions, gentlemen? Come on, now's your chance.
As a practical proposition.
Now's your chance.
I see my nod.
Put it on, number 6.
Resolution for the designation of village auditors, PKF O'Connor Davies LLP of Hauppauge, New York, as auditors, village auditors, for the village justice accounting fiscal year, June 1st, 2026 through
This is
May
new one,
1st,
right?
2027.
No, same?
Same.
Okay.
They changed names a couple of years back, so they used to be ABZ, now they picked.
Right, that's
They
what I'm
merged,
familiar
they
with.
merged with a larger, but still the
Okay.
same group.
Very good, put it on, number 7.
Next, number 7 is resolution to approve contracts and agreements. This one is Salerno Brokerage Corp. As broker for record for the village's flood insurance policy through Wright National Flood Insurance Company. And that is for the community center over at the AJ Park. Effective May 17, 2026 through May 17, 2027, annual fee of $4,525 is on.
No vouchers to sign. No. All right, put it on.
Okay. Right, number 8, American Legion Post 854, request permission to march over village streets on Monday, May 25th, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for the Memorial Day Parade.
Who is the deputy inspector assistant in charge of the parade?
What? You just made that up.
Who's in charge of the parade for, who's running it?
That's the commander, Joe Santana.
So Joe's running it?
Yes.
Yeah, he sent out emails.
No, I just wanted to make sure that Joe's been doing a very good job.
I don't.
The deputy inspector assistant in charge. Can I just ask one thing, Jerry? On the program, somewhere, they put the 250th anniversary of America. It's Memorial Day, let's just put it on, I wanna put it on our 4th of July program, I wanna put it on that, it's, we're not having anything special.
I will add it.
Yeah, we're just, that's my point.
We'll ask them.
They can just say celebrating the 250th, we're not asking for anything else, but to write it on the program.
Got you. I'll ask them.
We're gonna do the same thing, gentlemen, 4th of July, same thing. Put-
4th of July tokens and throw them out. Happy birthday.
That's all we need, another lawsuit, you'll hit some guy in the eye with it when you throw it.
Nah, I know I won't be throwing them.
There's a very simple request, please. Number 9.
Number 9, American Legion Post 854 request permission to temporary close Legion Place on Roosevelt Avenue, halfway down Legion Place, by their driveway to host the Memorial Day marble.
We're gonna say no unless they put 250th anniversary on.
That's my bad.
All right, that's fine, vote no.
Number 10, resolution for Walden Environmental Engineering PLLC. Work order request form to act as a class A/B tank operator with quarterly inspections at a cost of $1,200 per quarter and one session of class C tank operator training for the facility at 175 Arlington Avenue at a cost of $650 for up to 10 individuals, plus any additional fees as outlined in the work order request form on file in the office of the village clerk.
And this is just for the fuel pumps. Is that what we're talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah, these are the fuel pumps.
Are we doing all right with, everybody buying fuel from us?
Yeah, well, especially CHD because they have the buses now.
Yeah.
So we pick up, I mean, we get 10% on, it's not like we're charging them into the fist, but yeah, they're getting a good deal because they're getting the same contract prices instead of going to tanks, and we get 10 cents on the dollar for the fuel that they use, and now that they've got like 8 to 10 buses that they're utilizing.
Hey, it's the revenue stream.
Yeah, we're getting at least 50 grand a year from CHD. The other one's not so much. I mean, I think District 24 has one van that they fill up once a month. They don't get anything from that, but CHD, we get.
Good. All right, that's good to know. All right, put it on number 11.
Number 11 is resolution for use of village facilities. We have 3 items here. You'll see over at Henderson Park Pool Lot, Wooden Buck Schools, looking to their car wash on October 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then we have at the Village Green and Community Band Show, Dance Expressions Annual Showcase from Saturday, 11:30 to 2 p.m. with no rain date. And then we have Barron Park, we have Auburn Arrow School 5th grade class picnic on Monday, June 15th, from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. looking the schedule.
All right, any questions? Put it on.
Okay.
Need a motion to close them off? Motion for second. Second. Roll call.
Trustee
Let
Tuffarelli,
me get his name on this. Yeah.
Trustee Thomas,
Yes.
Trustee Wazan,
Yeah,
Mayor Fidel.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We are going to the executive. All I need is counsel